Donsia about Diamond Television so any emer aso se eye kasebo Diamond kase yede ebesomo na omemu samne amahodro so sama yabo ano no yede ebesomo e wo Diamond kase so ene eye kitawon sabosom ne da etoso aduonu enan won fempem yenu ne aduonu emo afi yenhwe ensem ebedi akotene e wo kasebo no mu bi mampanyi ebie 320 unit housing project no ano amagana posifo
IGP NNA wahye omanpanyi ebo
kane no na eka a Ghana ede no eye 658 billion Ghana cedis this year there e drew 742 billion Ghana cedis way every Dr. Amin Adam
Finance Minister akasa afa Ghana sikasem eho
ye ne nsema huduo bi NNA nwume yeboabo na ye de ba beso mo e wo Diamond kase so yede aseda ebe ma Diamond Ground Real Estate Diamond Ground Travel and so wo and I saw ya senia and anyway yede kase boy eba beso mo Diamond Ground Real Estate say for 12,000 ebeje one plot of land Diamond Ground Travel and so say akwenya ada hwa mo bibiara opese wutu kwan eko Dubai eko ye adwuma so kitansa na adwuma so kitansa na adwuma ne nyina ubepie mu e wona hye ye obebo amachesem so wetumi etukwan wonyina wona tra kwan e wala pass Tabora number 5 for Diamond TV and awadan kronemo
Golden Touch Beauty Center NNA wafrefre wosefo ahofe ebedan wo mu se baby a pimples egugu wanim anase wanim nyoma bi egu ho a wo mpem ko ade a ene etofa ho no muntimi esese wanim ema ho mecha kwan e wo makola shopping mall inside honoma obehu Golden Touch hono bora hono na so muntimi twitwi wanim efa ma
afe wakosiesie wanim e wo Golden Touch hono na chese won so weni akokyere mu e wo Hajjasle Empire asye ho and obema products ahodo betimi dia maintain wo skin na maintain wo body na chese bibiara e fa honam hu bia ukọ Hajjasle Empire ho obeboa na tra kwan e wo La Paz eye abeka kwan na aso woni abeka total filling station no energy share ne mo
Aseda fabrics se wo pe fabric bia ato a chese wo pe so pam kaftan na ho ye fe anase wedding engagement bia wo ye bia wo pe material anase fabric e dia yenko ade a Aseda fabric we ne cha kwan e wo new makola shopping mall inside wonoma I oni Methodist book depot e na edi ehwe ni mu bora honom na je material na fabric na timi e looking nice
ne krakra mu na ye de Aseda so ebe ma Ben Light Enterprise Ben Light senkania papa efie wose ka be e na ukita opesa wo special car na chese nam kroma nkofo hwe ni mienu dia na ese wodi wani echemu e wona sey wo sika senkania de odemufu a se wo peka senkania papa dia na chese Ben Light aseye obe special car no so e dia ma kama wo hwe na kira kwan a owo eye aboso kan City Light Junction honoma and anywumre yen a ye de kaseboy ebeso mo eyeme ma osikponyo meni aba
efia frempoma
afa yen dan ye ho embra ye ba ye de kasebo ni tremu ebeto aso Ghana so Emma Obi Biara Akwaba Biom Diamond Television so eni na Diamond Kaseɛ ena wenebu so a wo hwei afei Kaseɛ boni tremu eni 320 unit housing project a mampanyi na do Dankwa Akufo-Addo esi Emma Ghana Police Service no eya ade a won ebua no dwumedie no ekoso Benada Kitan Sabosune da etoso eduonu miensa one fimpim mienu ni eduonu enanyemu ewo National Police Training School eno ewo Tesano in crime.
I'm happy to be here today to commission 320 housing units for the police service in Tesano, Accra. This milestone is not just a testament to our determination to improving the living standards of our security personnel, but also a key step forward in our national quest for enhanced security and safety. In so saying, I'd like to use this platform to congratulate that long-serving, respected law enforcement officer, Commissioner of Police, Mr. Christian Tete Yowonu, on his elevation to the office of Deputy Inspector General of Police, with responsibility for operations. I have no doubt that, as in the past, Deputy IGP Yowonu will be a good team player and contribute his full quota to the flourishing of an effective, efficient police service. This morning, we're witnessing the realization of a promise, a vision that has been in the making for some time now. The Security Services Housing Project, which we embarked upon in 2018 during my first term of office, is aimed at providing decent housing for our gallant men and women in uniform. These 300...
To let you know, Mr. President, that when we came here this morning and we went around and engaging the people who have come here to witness this function, almost everybody was mesmerized by what they have seen, and it is all because of you. What a legacy. Mr. President, what a legacy. But in order to put it in context, Mr. President, let me highlight a few of the many legacies since your assumption of office you have bestowed on the police service and also to us both from the perspective of law enforcement and our welfare. The first one, Mr. President, is to look at the volume of logistics you have provided to us, prominent among them vehicles including over 4,000 motorbikes spread across the length and breadth of this country. Mr. President, that is historic, and it is one of your legacies that we will be forever grateful. The next one, Mr. President, is where we've been able to deploy policing to the doors
for personnel and families. It was commissioned on the 12th of March 2018 by His Excellency the Vice President, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Subsequent to this, 312 homes, the first phase of the 514 homes that the Interior Minister referred to for the police service, were built and commissioned by the President in Kwabenya in 2023. This third phase of the Security Services Housing Project, the commissioning of which we are witnessing today, entails the construction of 320 homes for the Ghana Police Service. Mr. President, it brings to a total 1,000 homes for the security services alone since 2017. And we're grateful to you, sir, for this intervention. 1,000 homes for the security services alone since 2017. Mr. President, these 1,000 homes for the security services alone are exclusive of the 1,700 affordable homes that the TDC has constructed in Kpong, currently being used by health workers, doctors, nurses, and other public servants. They are also exclusive of the 405 homes by the National Home Ownership Fund in Community 22. These homes are also exclusive of the 822 homes that the State Housing Company has put up in various locations since 2017.
Inspector General of Police IGP Dr. George Akufu Dampare NNA wode bosha emodin akomagana mampani na nadodankwa Akufo-Addo se won kana kuma enfanto ne yam kra efi se wono any security personnel ebeka omo ho abom se na ebeya afi abato no ebeye asumdwi.
Mr. President, when it comes to welfare, I'll mention just two. The first one is the establishment of Police Emergency Medical Intervention Fund, where by that establishment on your authority, and which was also commissioned by you or adored by you at the police hospital, every single police officer, irrespective of where you are, your rank, whenever you have any issue of medical and it's work-related, you are given the best of treatment wherever it is in this world, be it in Ghana or anywhere, within the shortest possible time. Mr. President, this has led to a situation where almost 20 of our people, both in Ghana and across the world, have received treatment, and all of them have come back still alive, living, and their families enjoying them. Mr. President, that is one of your legacies. We are happy. Mr. President, the last one, there are many, but for want of time, is a legacy of housing. What a wow. What we are witnessing and seeing today is not the first. The first one, the major one, in addition to all what you have done across the country, is the Domi Kwabrenya one, which you commissioned yourself. And now, the second phase of that is also ongoing. And that is historic, and we will forever be grateful. Now, coming to this, we are still trying to recover from the shock we've had in terms of looking at the quality of the room, the space available, and everything that goes with it. Mr. President, we want to tell you that it's not about us anymore. It's about our spouses, it's about our children. And together with them, we say thank you very much for making us also look good and committed to do our job. In concluding, Mr. President, we want to say that we are thankful. But we don't want our thank you to be in words. We want it to be in deeds. And being deeds, we want it to be seen by all, witnessed by all, so that in our quest to becoming the best institution in the country and a reference point for the rest of the world will come to pass. And we know with you and with your support and the support of your government, we will be able to lay the foundation in such a way that it will be unstoppable in terms of achieving that goal. So what are we committed to, Mr. President? We are committed to going the extra mile to show our appreciation to you by working with the rest of the security agencies to ensure that there is peace, security, law, and order, especially during this election year. And that, Mr. President, we can assure you, we will leave no stone unturned in getting to that destination. And as we do that, Mr. President, we want to assure you two other things. That we will do this by building and not destroying. And we'll do this by uniting within our ranks, within the police service, within our ranks across the other security agencies, and also across all stakeholders, and we will unite without dividing. And when we do all this, and we are able to deliver the elections in a manner that has never happened before in terms of its peace and security, Ghana will continue to be said to be a trailblazer for the rest of Africa. So, Mr. President, it is on.
Afe yetwa kasebono sudiana Dr. Mohammed Amin Adam woye waswafo a wohwe yensika sem so ewo omeyimu e de betudwa se eka eda Ghana aban so no 742 billion Ghana cedis na nkakane no 658.6 billion Ghana cedis. Sasika no ejina ho ema 70.6% of gross domestic product we so what it tuja na ne krakra mu na what it tuja say sasika die eyade a Ghana yentimi anse sika kra odisansemi etuja wa bra working kind 2024 mid-year budget review no e wo mrahye bedwem enrada e won kran.
At end December 2023, the provisional central government and guaranteed debt in nominal terms was 608.4 billion Ghana cedis. This was made up of 351.1 billion Ghana cedis and 257.2 billion Ghana cedis for external and domestic debt, respectively. Mr. Speaker, the provisional total central government debt as at end June 2024 stood at 742 billion Ghana cedis, equivalent to 70.6% of GDP. This indicates an increase of 22% due to the effect of the cedi depreciation and disbursements from creditors. The stock consists of external debt of 452 billion Ghana cedis and domestic debt of 290 billion Ghana cedis, representing 60.9% and 39.1% of the total debt stock, respectively. As a percentage of GDP, external and domestic debt represented 43% and 27.6%, respectively.
Finance Minister for Dr. Mohamed Amin Adam NNA watchem ami ati asiese Ghana economy no modune say COVID-19 by na ebeche pansa etimi esini dadam no enne nyame ayadom esini dadam kra mana yo monwa
has largely stabilized compared to December 2022, despite the recent pressures. The 18.6% depreciation rate to the US dollar as of June 2024 represents an improvement over the 22% recorded for the same period last year. The gross international reserves reached 3.1 months of import cover as at end June 2024, against 2.5 months of import cover in the same period last year. Mr. Speaker, it is evident that we are on the right trajectory. The economy is rebounding stronger than anticipated. The choices we've made and the policies we are implementing are yielding results. We've reversed the negative trends. All the indicators are looking better. I want to assure you that we will stay on this path and continue to make the right choices. Our economy is recovering and the recovery is fast and strong. Mr. Speaker, over the last 6 months, we've sought to bring some urgency and speed to the implementation of key government programs and also swiftly provided the necessary support for growth-enhancing initiatives. I'm again happy to inform this August House that with the support of His Excellency the President, Cabinet, and all stakeholders, we have successfully concluded the second review of our extended credit facility with the International Monetary Fund, which led to the disbursement of the third tranche of $360 million, bringing total disbursement to about $1.6 billion. We have completed the debt restructuring program with the Official Creditor Committee of Ghana, covering $5.1 billion, resulting in approximately $2.8 billion of debt service relief. This means that we will not service our debt to our official creditors from 2023 to 2026.
Waswafu a share yen sika semso Dr. Mohamed Amin Adam agiatu say enfie bi atwa mu no ewom se eyade a wo man Ghana afa ohaw pi mu ye papa eno ambeboa ye na mamu ne kra nanso no eyade a aban no ede eye nhyehyeye egu akwa mu a eno ebeboa ama ye na mamu no asanso agina ne nanso bi.
Environment has truly affected businesses and families, particularly the vulnerable in our society. These challenges have severely affected households, increased cost of living, and limited the creation of job opportunities. Our young people continue to seek employment opportunities beyond what the state can provide. Mr. Speaker, it has indeed been a difficult time, and I deeply empathize with our fellow Ghanaians. Mr. Speaker, over the last 2 years, government has embarked on a number of decisive measures to get us back on the path of fiscal consolidation, economic stability, and growth. And I'm happy to note that these policies we have implemented are yielding the expected results. Growth continues to exceed our expectations. The 4.7% growth rate reported by the Ghana Statistical Service for the first quarter 2024 exceeds the 3.1% recorded in the same period in 2023. Inflation is declining. End June inflation rate of 22.8%, a reduction of 31 percentage points from the December 2022, which confirms the target of 15% by end 2024 is possible.
Finance Minister Onwanyam for Dr. Mohammed Amin Adam and so and the name was Achemu Ghana for say government and I said a flagship programmer near 20 one district, one factory, no, or the Enuman 170,000 and a bag Ghana.
Sector, we are committed to providing targeted support for pharmaceutical, textiles, and garments, as well as the automotive industries. Our efforts aim to attract new investments, expand job creation, and enhance value addition. Under our 1D1F flagship initiative, we've supported 321 factories across 142 districts nationwide, creating jobs for about 170,000 Ghanaians.
Dr. Mohammed Amin Adam awa ye Ghana yen sana hene abonka yese eyadia abano edesika puduo anebosom 10 billion Ghana cedis enera yanakwemu free January 2024 wabra working kind mid-year budget review no enrada and what the sansem yi etudwa na wochire mu se sasika no eyadia ebeboa epeja yena mamumu ena afentu esiese yanakwan ahodo ewo oman yi mu.
We are committed to providing targeted support for pharmaceutical, textiles, and garments, as well as the automotive industries. Our efforts aim to attract new investments, expand job creation, and enhance value addition. Under our 1D1F flagship initiative, we've supported 321 factories across 142 districts nationwide, creating jobs for about 170,000 Ghanaians.
Onwanyam for Dr. Mohammed Amin Adam so actually say every near de kro aban enkonko disika every baby embeka budgeta waken kind no ehu or the same way atudwa abra no working kind mid-year budget no ehu.
We've invested almost 10 billion Ghana cedis in the road sector since January 2024 to enhance transportation and spur growth. I can also confirm that government has secured equipment to complement the efforts of our local authorities in improving community roads nationwide. Mr. Speaker, in line with our commitment to infrastructure development, we continue to make progress on projects such as Konfuanoti Teaching Hospital, Ofanko Nsawam Road, Keta Water Supply, Opichebi Lamte, and Flower Pot interchanges, the 3 bypasses on the Kumasi Accra Highway, and the Tema Mpakadam Railway Line. We will also continue with our programs of delivering critical physical and digital infrastructure. To generate economic activity and increase growth, we will focus on increasing our investments in the road sector under the Economic Growth Improvement Program area. This program will ensure that roads are built to connect producing areas to market centers and to key tourist sites. Accordingly, certain critical economic roads have been prioritized. We are structuring a financial arrangement that will ensure the timely completion of these strategic roads. The Accra-Kumasi Highway, Accra-Takoradi Highway, Takoradi-Agona-Nkwanta Junction, and Tema-Afenya Road.
Dom kuma awa warmra shebedwemu penyi awa dawana no Dr. Kasola to forcen edia to New Patriotic Party NPP amanyokonu enumse se eba ne trimopo a ede impunto eba oman yimu dia eyade won eni bikrakra wachire mo se na nka na ya dia Ghana for ehwe nim say mid-year budget review we backing kan no enka wo betwa eye eto ahodoɔ pii mu nanso amanesa what was so eka say ya share COVID-19 levy, e-levy, boiler tax on domestic electricity and after emission levy na infrastructure any so what is answer me etuja e wo mra shebedwem wa bra working kind mid-year budget review no ewie.
Mr. Speaker, at the very least, Ghanaians expected that this media review would have removed or abolished a number of taxes. A number of taxes that has made Ghana a high tax regime to the extent that businesses are moving out of our country and the ordinary Ghanaian is actually leaving the shores of this country. For example, COVID levy, e-levy, yes, boiler tax, tax on domestic electricity, emission levy. Mr. Speaker, this is a missed opportunity. This is a missed opportunity. Mr. Speaker, instead, the minister did not announce one single new policy. No, sir. The minister did not introduce new ideas. Mr. Speaker, unfortunately, Ghana is on autopilot. Our economy is on autopilot. No leadership. Mr. Speaker, I'm shocked today to have noticed that Appendix 2A, page 107 of the Minister's Media Review and Economic Policy. This government has already missed IMF program already. Mr. Speaker, they have missed the target already. Mr. Speaker, I refer you to Appendix 2A above the line. Arrest clearance. Arrest clearance. Above the line. This government, contrary to the IMF program that we should not accumulate any arrests, have accumulated new arrests worth 4.5 billion Ghana cedis. And you are here saying what? That we have. Mr. Speaker, let me read. Mr. Speaker, let me read. Let me read. Arrest payables. Arrest clearance. Mr. Speaker, in the original budget, this government has programmed zero for the first half of the year. Meanwhile, in the media review, Appendix 2A, provisional, they have actually incurred new arrests worth 4.5 billion dollars. And you are saying what? The Speaker, we are ready to debate now. Now. The Speaker, let me assure him that the Speaker, we are ready. The troops are here. Honorable Adongo is ready. Honorable Tinapua is ready. Honorable Ampin is ready. Mr. Speaker, at the moment, we have 10 members ready to debate now. Today. Mr. Speaker, I am not surprised. But all what I want to tell them is that they are bereft of new ideas, and that I'm happy that they sang Abemerie, you are on your way to opposition. So, Speaker, I second the motion.
Majority Leader on for Alexander Afenyo-Markins NNA watch Ghana for say Ghana economy nankasa ewo ensapapemu na afen so no oma omo tumi say omo besesa anaso omo beye economy ni yie no omo ansoso enekita economy no enti Ghana fo nyina enka yakoma mfanto yeyem.
So the statement, as we all know, was limited to known facts. Mr. Speaker, for instance, the minister has walked us through some major interventions. One, that the school feeding program, which was previously being patronized by 1.6 million Ghanaian children, is now being patronized by 4 million Ghanaian children. In other words, 4 million Ghanaian vulnerable children are benefiting from the school feeding program. Yeah. Mr. Speaker, again, the minister has simply told us that today, 2024 budget, 6.5 billion has been allocated for the NHIS as compared to 1.6 billion in 2016 by those who are in opposition today. I mean the John Mahama government. Mr. Speaker, leave. These are mere comments, introduction. These are not debates. Mr. Speaker, leave. Mr. Speaker, leave. As of 2016, when they left and they couldn't perform and they left, it was just 49 million that they spent. Mr. Speaker, today government is spending 423 million Ghana cedis to cover many people, many of our vulnerable. Mr. Speaker, it is also clear that in 2015-2016, they made some provision in the budget to support education. At the end of the academic year, they had released only 12 million out of the 25 million that they allocated. Mr. Speaker, it is clear from the minister's statement that as of today, government is spending in excess of 400 million Ghana cedis on education. That is the free SHS, which they couldn't implement. Mr. Speaker, these are not matters for debate. These are facts. Mr. Speaker, the minister has told us that the country must be rest assured the economy is in competent hands. The economy is in the hands of those who understand how to bring back an economy. Mr. Speaker, they have nothing to say. And I'm cautioning the minority leader who is likely to get up after me that don't introduce unnecessary debate. Limit yourself to the facts.
A prison for doom watching and a day one enya one found who dear a free Ghana Central Prison no more a what justice for program no assay.
COVID-19 mono and then the first time another edikai yeah justice for all program no prisons enti Kumasi for ena omedikai yenya cases 31 eduasa baako nipa miensa de ye jai omomanya omuti adidim nipa 13 du miensa ya mo bail nipa du miensa foforo omo so de omo bail application na ya nso nipa mienu so masem no ye twam. And it is only those who are deserving. Wow, what them best and fear me no. What's them no encore courts. Na yahwe se beti mama bail. Bail no so de be ma no ye ma conditions say be ya ukwa unwane. Na obesa aba na what's them ye di o courts. Na yes, omo say omo nyina be ka bom na ye nyina yetimi abua ama nsem die no akoshe. The Nkaria Circuit Court issue no court na discharge Nipa Krono in February 2024. Somehow Nipa Krono ye ba ya beto no ha ye o July February March April May June July busumi num court si jai no nso ene order so e wo ha enti ma no si so ameka say ya na prison panyimfo no almost so dream rikatuo na esa omoye nyina omaye na omayi no enti yes all stakeholders say ombe boaye na say assembly ba police station near the back quarter witnesses say omoba ye inform nyina amra na assembly judge for so to me edin intem.
We want to say our sincerest thanks to the court, her leadership and her team for this important exercise. All over Ghana prisons, there's congestion. So, in fact, it goes a long way to help us to decongest the prison. And we shall be glad if this exercise is held maybe every 3 months, quarterly.
Justice for all. Ni abua bepim nene say a share cases no na ahwe say a review the entire wada remand ache wabra yendi wasem if it will be them for 7 years even one day mpoa eden tie na wo hwo moye yi omo na otumi hu cases na nyame adom na me lawyers na paralegal so the back court na nim na the highest was 9 years 7 years and then below and nya there was say ye nije so be 1 year cra freedom cannot be bought and the best say ye adwuma as stakeholders a ye nkoso ne yemfa komapa enye adwuma na ama obi ankoka adwamu.
Head of Supervision of the Ashanti Regional Education Directorate, Madam Hannah Amponsa, and then what they put to a more day ako ama. I will phone in answer, no one ma to school among one. I want for whom you send a bear and cover or how be a family woman.
Sisi JHS for a way, Akonya ebeba, say a baby quine na awful together with school for no, or my best selected school among ebeko. Enti we no so as I be informe programmer akra ne pese oye and be informe say ofa SHCS and also ofa STEM school and also ofa SHS enti sisi na akonya ebeba ama obye beton safra awofo ama omo abefa school ama omo ma no ehia sa awofo ye nyamre na ye di ekire na ye interested na ye hwe school akra no o tusu na ye sa ye be tusu school na wie na fe obohu se oyoba na akofa bema school e di ama no na itsensem abaye bebre ntisisi na akonya no e wo ho ama otro nso ho ewie no awufo bia ma neni endi ekire ye from so mombra schools no no meboa with the selection of the schools da omunya mre no munyina anko no na teacher for no ene omoma no omunyina mfa de ebeboa enkwara no ene annual capacity workshop for RMTs and SIAs. RMTs are regional monitoring team members, and the SIA, the school improvement advisors. And the new educational reform, ABBA. Na idi hu jomedi bebre. Yeshase book 1, yako book 2, book 3, and so ewo honoma. Sisi a oko school simuna. Yefeno departmental DPLC. A department biya eye. Enti ene SIS no omo ko schools no koboa a school for headmasters ne school management na RMTs so eko support omo enti na ho behia se ne no ye behia na dwumedi omudi ewo schools no in terms of the DPLC no yen so ye behu dwumedi omudi enye RMTs ne SIS nya ne nya akwanya eko training ya ye ko sunyane no enti no afi na ye do omo nyina aba behia yes, we are not training we at their mom. So this is an annual program for RMTs and SIAs.
Yaba home kasi bonus so na Isaac Dankwa Dako e dia goodie monsam atwaso.
Amazing, can this be real? It's like I'm living a dream, but it's how everyone feels. We celebrate with one thing, so let's wave our hands. We can sing, we can dance. I don't know this to end. Feels so good, feels so real. I love this moment right now. No one can take it away. So glad it happened and how each day. So let's wave our hands.
Alright, I was Yamre Yamfa, a good one to our Diamond Castle, so now me from out there, now Sedano Echo at the Marble Light and our face, and the Diamond Grounds, real estate, and an Yamre Omobuana, good one, made the so yeah, that's what I am not Sibi Jamu, and so I cut it there, and now I put the sound for the more my Ghana, Ura, and I saw no I mean Adams, and so the same Kaka to Jai, the fact good one, Nina. I mind Ghana on say and check and all of our games 2023-2024 ɔman Ghana de hyɛ so facilities a yɛtumi yɛ ne nya no biribia nso ɛda ne kwan so stadiums ne nyinaa biribia nso ɛda ne kwan so san so ana yɛnua no nso a sɛbi ɔmo anan baako nso ɔmo yare mɛkyerɛ ɛyɛ amputee ɛkɔgye award kɛseɛ ɛtumi baeɛ ne nya no ɔde aseda ɛma wɔn sɛ so mɛtumi abɔ adwuma pa ama ɔman Ghana football ɛtumi kɔ n'anim.
Speaker, we have made significant progress in enhancing sports infrastructure, talent development, and ensuring that our athletes have the resources they need to excel. Ghana successfully hosted the 13th African Games from the 4th to the 23rd March 2024 in Accra at the new international standard multi-complex sports facility at Botiman and the newly commissioned University of Ghana Sports Stadium. We placed fifth in the medals table with a total of 69 medals, 19 gold, 29 silver, and 21 bronze. This is Ghana's best performance at an international multi-sport event so Africa. The Black Challenge of Ghana also participated and won the trophy in the 2024 African Amputee Football Cup of Nations tournament, hosted and organized in Egypt. This win secured the team a spot at the
na yɛmfi mmarahyɛbadwa mu a na mekɔpie mu nso ɛwɔ youth and sports minister honorable Yusuf Mustafa nso agya simpie so ɛdɔman Ghana yɛn football ho bra ɔkyerɛ sɛ ɔhwɛ sɛ na Ghana football no ɛkɔ a ɛbɛtumi aka sɛ ayade a yɛn football no egu so a ɛfa ne toma pa nso tumi efra.
Huge investment in sports infrastructure by the government with the aim of developing and promoting sports as well as sports for development in Ghana. In March, Accra was declared by the African Union as the African City for Sports following Ghana's successful hosting and organization of the African Games. As a government, we recognize the socio-economic power of sports is immense, and from providing jobs for many to exporting the brand of Ghana.
Eti na we youth and sports minister honorable Yusuf Mustafa na watene kano na eban betting campaigns anu say nei eno anamrante ne maba ene kwakra nyina so no bet ne de ade a aha omunya etwa nso da na brand ambassador ene ono so de nsem akakra arabetudwa Eunice Ankra akire mu say ene omo besua de omo be bie apono kese pa ada ma yunu ma omo bet no ade ayo adwuma na sene be ya mbetimi atiki also na bibia nso atimi akoyie na mwatimi de bet no kama pa enkyiremu a otimi de tudwa enso ni
are betting wababa kenya ho tell most of COVID-19 ben no kwen no bet no wababa onyan kwen men jenu so de obeko sisia into no our bank atasem no eba besia mo se betwa bet ni wo ot mo se be hihye na me ji de se pede esuade a o de eko esuade bia into na ya organize nkasem betting event there ye pede eba na ye tro mo sa ebe bet ye bibia wo ot ebe hihye ni na a winner big. It is happening at AMA Conference Hall, exactly 8 o'clock a.m. Bra, you can some sport betting event. Bra, boss which event.
Okay, enti yen konen kopiem so our under 20 the Black Princess Akacha Yusuf Basigi and so and then maba na egu so erebo adwuma ye papa now hwe senior trainer omugu so mu ye na atim sample when ya brese World Cup no ade ometimi abo adwuma pa na ayedwuma den ma bibia so na timi ejeje na so ye papa and we aye emayo a omunyi mfishia aye aduo na say under 20 the Black Princess omugu so a omo aye training na ejebo ejano enya bedrewie ade a abrewa aye poma kwanmu and the Ghana Premier League no date and penny etime ade ababetuja so on your screen mark the one ever start September on the 6th to 9th 2024 and also and command the tune so September 13th to 16th 2024 and we a Ghana Premier League 2024-2025 season and also guso boba mad the 4 nya so 27 to 30th September 2024 no benya bien so etime to wait to to March day 34 and then sema and then so abo eba afei emremo ewo amono nsem dia na amono nsem no say preseason matches no preseason matches na etimi etodwa na enra dia Celtic ete Man City ehye ne kano enan ama City ete kane baako na Celtic head coach Ryan ere Bernard Rogers ere nsem kaka ere todwa after the game.
And he's obviously well known to all the squad and in particular the younger guys. So he has that stature, he has that presence, but I brought him here because I know the characteristics of him. He's super competitive. He's very brave, and like I say, I know the humility that he has. So that fits well into not just this team, but the culture of this club. And like you say, I think we've seen two of the signature Kasper Schmeichel saves this evening. So, but he's only going to get better and more accustomed to playing with his teammates. But it was really nice 45 minutes.
Na I know any sema Bernard Rogers so a coach and my Celtic book na after sell kasa we no when we say Kasper aye Schmeichel aye Brantia and as a goalkeeper or demo and my Celtic after the game coach kasa we no so and ntem kitwa bi etimi etwaso.
Lads were brilliant. It was a good first half for us particularly. Thought we got in some great positions, some really good plays. So yeah, very satisfactory. Good to keep that winning habit going. I felt good. I felt good. It's what 2.5 weeks since I left the Euros, so it's not been so. I had one training session yesterday and got into it today. So that felt good.
Na Okopiemo so ewo Pep Guardiola no and Man City head coach and so nsem etudwa fa dem rante no bono ma anra enyamankoye amfa obro mo Celtic book no etimi edi ehyemu a omulusu 4-3.
I don't know. He has to see maybe other options, and of course I would like to stay, but you know, it depends now on the clubs, and I don't know really the situation because there's no contacts in the last days, and you know, it's a question of training and be with us until the transfer window is going to finish, and we'll see what happens with him. We have an incredible three keepers, especially the two that play quite regularly with Stefan and Eddie. So it's in a really, really important position, the team, the keeper, and it's really, really good. You know, really, really good team in that. In good, I would say, it's perfect. What we have in both, and we'll see until the last day of the transfer window, everything can happen.
Right, eti na Pep Guardiola can goalkeeper indi Edison so betena so on tena our Man City on Ebra and nsmv na wotie so ho. Na era su demo our monane ensem no na kopiem so Adams aye Webster aye Branton and nsemu ana we room so our Brighton I hope Abion Akate Abranton no ensem kakra atodwa afa asira emu yedin eko erma owura ndin ere Fabian aye Hosla wetimi aboa ama neden so contract no nsa etimi aka.
Someone that you can approach, definitely very approachable. You know, he wants to work with us. We have a leadership group, and there's me, James Milner, Jason Steele, Danny Welbeck. Obviously, we'll have Donkey as well, and João Pedro's in it as well, and Pascal. So there's a few of us, but it's, you know, sometimes it's about getting our opinion on things and what we think is maybe best for the group. He'll tell us what he thinks best for the group, and he'll maybe run a few ideas past us, and I think it's a really good thing to have. So you've got that connection with the manager, and you can sort of, you know, if someone's struggling or if someone needs a bit of help or whatever, then you can sort of speak about it there, and obviously we're all different characters in that group, so you know, I might have a different relationship with a player different to James Milner or Jason Steele, for example. So it's about us as the senior players to try and help a lot of the young players, because we do have a lot of young players, and it's about.
Na Uromo Chelsea the Blues and so Akatia ne aba abeto Jan say ne dia homachi omne Wrexham United, and so our preseason match on with me about na Enzo Maresca a head coach den sem kaka editujwa abra on in central for edition afa game and ne homachi on behwe na moyi edefio.
I don't think so, to be honest. At the end they are all human beings. I don't think there is any bad intention from any one of them. So I don't think when Enzo will be back that we have any kind of problem. As I said, the player already clarified the situation, the club did the same. So there is nothing to add. And once again, I think they are not bad person or bad human being. So can happen. It's but I don't think there is any problem at all.
Have you had a chance to speak?
I spoke with them. So I spoke with all of them. But as I said, the player already did.
Now, maybe our Rich James and a captain of the side, Edmar Chelsea, the Blues, after said coach Enzo Maresca, Adam Comunia at Tujano, on also today, and then so no Kwame Faswa, on my first game with Wrexham United or on my team, Edim Kunum, and so on.
No, it's obviously a really difficult situation. I think Enzo, acknowledged he's done wrong and quickly, put his hand up and apologised to, the club, the team, and the people offended. Well, I mean, he hasn't arrived yet, so I don't know if there's, anything to amend. I'll have to, make that judgment when he comes back in, and I hope, everyone will be on the same page and, can kind of move forward from the situation.
Ahana brema mukwai na mede agudie mo enso nsem wie our democracy and so mede emamedi once again ede dankwa Isaac Daku kwa pemede share me sorry ano na minuanom emmayo ano enso ede kase ni nyina abekọ akọwie.
Land promotions in Quadia, Diamond Grand Ray Estate, ye number 1. Make us say ya promotion air cost of the day. Very huge discount. Yes, and you don't come Dentura, as I say ye 28,000, ye di about 22,000. Obey my 18,000, ye di about 12,000 Ghana cedis. Sasinia ye genuine, no longer, no litigation. Upa sasia any insumudia, and the insutobri, and also to asasi. Intimidia dance say, Diamond Grand Ray Estate, ye number 1. Or more payment plan. I will bet you and kakra. Promotion where first 10 people ebe to assassin. Ebenya 10 bags of cement, blocks, any free documentation. Won't pay we now pay then. Free one see 0552 487 385.
Obi biara akwaba bioma gudie munsam na yekote na aha ene brebe ma ye kwan na ye de kasebo ni nyina aba na wieye yansa na yebekọ ma yemfa seda ma Diamond Ground Real Estate and Avis Diamond Ground Travel and so
aseda fabric so aso yemu amede kasebo yetimi abrewo
Ben Light Enterprise and Abezo Haji Slay Empire wonyina enenyenwe wo boye chidoma ye de Diamond Kasie ebe so mo akenkan for enenwe eyeme ma osikonya me ni menua ba
Fia from Poma
ya kramo
65